is a breakdown of a project that we worked on for an incredible company called Care Mechanical, whose specialty is HVAC, and they work on big buildings like nursing homes and huge office buildings, etc. And what they do is they work with these massive units that provide AC, heating, cooling to these big buildings. Care Mechanical is special because they work on new buildings, so contractors and developers are able to hire them to come and install new equipment into new buildings. And also they'll work on projects where the equipment is older and it may have not been installed by them, and they'll service it, and they'll even take it out and put in new equipment, whatever you may need that may come up for you as a property owner. I think most of their clients are property managers. So anything as an owner or a manager, that's the type of person who would be reaching out to Care Mechanical. I met the CEO of Care Mechanical at a business expo, and it was about 1.5 years later that we ended up coming down to film a really interesting project of theirs that involved that last thing that I said that they offer, which is taking old equipment and then putting on new equipment. So in this case, it was this massive AC unit. I think he said it was something like 40 tons. They take this old AC unit and they lift it up and off of the roof. Meanwhile, they're clearing out the parking lot and make sure everything's safe, that the unit is not gonna swing or anything. It's very carefully being brought down in between two buildings, and a truck takes that one away, and then they bring in a new one on a truck. They lift it off the bed of that truck and then slowly lift it up onto that roof, and then their team attaches it to the roof. Clearly they have very strong roofs in all these buildings because they're holding so much weight, and I got to really see just how much weight and the whole team that it takes to be able to take something like that weighs that much up and off and on, and to see all the details and the crane operators and the team that does all of the attaching and everything else. It was so exciting. In order to capture this, we needed to be on the ground, capturing the crane operators and the people slowly taking it off the truck. And then there was a surprise for them on the job where they realized that the shape of the place where they were setting the new AC unit down was a specific shape that didn't fit. So they needed to take a grinder or saw or something and cut a shape into the new AC unit so it would just rest on top. And so we got shots of them with sparks flying and the unit up in the air. We flew our drone. We went up onto the roof with them, making sure that the unit comes down in place. It hangs in the air. You could walk over to it and push it, and it'll you could kind of feel it kind of swings. And then we went up onto the roof with the team that was receiving the AC unit and attaching that unit down onto the roof. When that was done and we were finished getting these hero shots of them in action and capturing the process in action, we then interviewed the CEO, the site manager, and the happy client of theirs, the property manager who continues to hire them. And he went over what it's like to work with them and why he loves working with them, why he'll continue to hire them back. And he was saying how they make him look good. He wants to do a great job. They offer that. That's what they do. They always do a great job. He's they show up early. They clean up after themselves. It's just a pleasure to work with them. And to get that all on camera and have that all captured meant that my client was able to break that down into a website video, a testimonial video, and then they took a very popular add-on that we have to any of our filming projects, which is taking all the B-roll from your project and breaking it down clip by clip and giving you a folder filled with those clips. So you can go ahead, have any social media manager or anyone who's tech savvy take those clips and compile many more social media videos or reels. Anytime they would ever want to go create any sort of video, they can have B-roll for that video, or just make videos out of the B-roll. The options are endless. We give them the color edited clips ready for them to go ahead and compile anything they want out of them. So in the end, they ended up getting social media content, a testimonial video, and a website video, all in one short 5 to 7 hour shoot. And this ended up being a very productive shoot for them and a very fun project for us to work on.